Hello guys and welcome to tonight's video. This is of course the Gavra Racing GTE final round here at Sugo. Sadly I could not log into the account, so I'm doing a video on this, then I'm going to log into the account later on my computer and put this up as a premiere, so you can watch it on there and comment on there if you want. It's 2.42 miles long, 9 turns this circuit has, Japan, and we are here for a 10-minute practice, 10-minute qualifying, and of course a 1.5 hour race, which will have to be cut up, the 1.5 hour race will, because of course we can only record for half an hour and a half. So let's get into it then and tell you who we have here tonight. With 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here, we have Led the Irons GTS, as Lonnie is first out on circuit, by the way. So we have ID4 Lonnie Marquez, Andy Cromdex, Hijacker, Anno Champs, Sind, Faster, K-Morse, Flip, GTS, and Led the Irons. So hopefully you do enjoy tonight's epic video, as we're now going to head back to Lonnie, who was first out, of course. We are here and just go around on lap on board. We can say around this circuit here, a 1:16.17 are respectable times in a GTE. In a GT3, a guy did a 1:18. So I say that again, 1:18 in GT3. These are actual race specs. And yeah, it's really going to be the obvious thing to do now is, so let's see how it goes today here as we get this qualifying and practice up and running. To do, but anyway, so we're here and it's good to be here. Hello everybody, I'm Casual5 if you don't know who I am, or James, as they're coming to the line now. They are across it now comes Lonnie. He does. Lonnie starts his lap off here with, of course, 8 minutes and 21 seconds to go, so we do have a little bit of time left in this session. Yes, I do have a blocked nose, so if you can hear my voice a little bit different, I do apologise. As we head around now, we do up the long little bit here through like the chicane we go, Lonnie, up the next little straight, which is not that long, maybe about 200-300 metres long, something like that, and then around the long here, down the really long straight now we go with him. The very short circuits, one of the short circuits we go to in the year, and we'll definitely see if we see Flip out racing. Lots of lapping, lots of lapped cars today for sure, as Lonnie now turns in. Lonnie won last round. Very interesting it was to see, and it all is coming down to next week, a couple of weeks time it will, in the GTE world. So sadly, if you are watching this, hello to all of you in the chat, let us know your thoughts of how you thought the race went. Sadly, I can't log into the account because it wouldn't let me for a second, but I will log in later and put this up as a video for you. So if you're seeing this as a live thing, hello guys in the chat, I'm pre-recording this by the way. So here we come then down the straight as he crosses the line now and sets a 1:16.9. So that is what we need to see, a 16.17 here. We have had a few, like I think it was Cromdex earlier said he does a 1:19.6, which is not bad, but I wouldn't say it's the best of times you can have around here. As K-Morse a 1:20 there, so showing us that he's not quick around here, but it's not slow indeed, it's not here as he heads around here. This is the final round of the year, by the way, here at this circuit. It is indeed, as we head around now, we do up the long little bit of hill now we go, and yep, all looking absolutely brilliant here. It is great to see everybody here today racing this absolutely brilliant bit of practice. Here we are then as everyone now. He's made a 1 second gap, there he has, which is really good to see. 1 second he's made up on this lap here so far, K-Morse has, as he flies down now into the braking zone. Me and K-Morse, by the way, were on this game in some cars around here just doing a quick test after last week's race, and he was pretty quick around here, doing, not gonna lie, did about 1:18 his lap. He did 2 laps and did 1:18 on his second lap, and his first lap was like a 1:19.9. So he really is showing us the pace. Through this final corner we go, and there is some news by the F1 people. We'll talk about that in the race as well, because a lot to get through as well in this 1.5 hour race, which we have to cut up in the edit, which is annoying. But you know, as he crosses now, what a lap, a 1:17.793. Well done there to him. Good to see. as now Kmore still heading on. Let's head to a guy who hasn't done a lap yet. Flip Flip, is he about to cross line? Yep, there he goes to start his first lap. Here goes Hijacker. Is this a finish his first lap or start his first lap? He finished it 1:18.9. Not bad at all from him. This is not a big circuit. This is pretty much like what's the circuit called? It's called what's it called? The one in Netherlands. Oh, I really don't know what it's called. Zandvoort. There we go. Zandvoort. And it's like that. This circuit, as you can, it kind of is. So it's good to see. As we've got a car now coming into the last corner. Nearly. Here is GTS. Here, he's a replacement for one of the Ferrari drivers tonight. So he's just, as we do, just going to be any Ferrari. This corner here at Zandvoort, they've made it so it's now banked a little bit like an IndyCar circuit. Really interesting it is to see as GTS now comes to the line then and across it. Now he comes and puts in a good lap time there. 1:19.5 there he puts in, so not bad at all as he turns now out of the corner and heads around here. We have 3 minutes to go. Here we do. Let's see what Flip Flip can do with his lap here. 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Here we do. So anybody who's on track only gets about 1 or 2 more laps to go as he crosses now 1:17.9. So showing us he's quick, but not quick. Allo Champ's top of the table, literally as I speak. He comes top at 1:16.5 to 1 there. He really good lap time that is there. 0.4 quicker than Lonnie there on the last lap he just did. And he, by the way, if you want to know where he is now, he's heading around here even quicker. It looks like he may be. He is even quicker, so he could have improved on his lap here, but he's really showing the pace he needs to be today. Cromdex hasn't done a lap yet, and ID4 hasn't either. They've just literally come out of the pits. They have, and here comes Allo Champs now to the line. What's he going to do here? Is he going to beat a good lap here? He does. 1:16.1. Kmore's his second now, just jumped to second as we speak. He has just jumped to it. He literally crossed the line about 20 seconds before Allo Champs did, and that is a quality lap there from Kmore's. Absolutely brilliant, showing you how good the Porsches are around the circuit. It's an add-on car if you didn't realise this season. It's not in the game if you buy the game and you don't buy any add-ons. You load up all the add-ons and you can do them. Normally Gavra doesn't allow you to use add-on cars, but this season he decided, I don't care. Let them use add-on cars because people have paid for them and all of that good stuff. So that's what I think we do. But Cromdex about to start his first lap in a second years, but here comes ID4 now to the line, and now with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go, starts his first lap around this circuit. Cromdex now heading to the last corner now, about to start his first lap with 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go. So really is showing that he is going to try and do a lap here. Or is he just going to not do a lap at all and just come back into the pits? Nope, he comes to the line and will cross it with how long left of the session, because if he crosses it in good time, yeah, 1:50 to go, so he crosses it in good time there, so he will cross it and he will get about 2 more laps in. I would say he will get Cromdex, so he'll get this lap and 1 more if he's lucky, if he wants it that is. But here comes ID4 now, down the long back straight he goes. This is a really long back straight. This is kind of, it looks kind of similar to the the Norden's Life complex, that last straight corner, but it's not. I know it's not, but it looks like it if you know what I mean. There. Oh, he touches the grass a little bit there. It might invalidate the lap, has it? No, it hasn't. So it still hasn't invalidated the lap, but he's going a little bit slower there. He was. He picks up the speed a little bit there. It's a bit twitchy this last corner. It's very hard, the last corner. I've always said it's very hard. It always has been. As here he comes then. Is he going to come into the pit? He comes straight into the pits. He thinks his lap's done. He thinks he has no more time to do a lap, which is boisterous, I've got to say. As here comes Cromdex then around the circuit here with a smash little bit of window, so he must have had a little off in this lap. Still hasn't invalidated the lap. Oh, it does now pop up on my screen saying ID4 did invalidate his lap. So there we go. Cromdex hasn't yet invalidated his lap, but I think he may come into the pits here and not even do a lap. But we don't know here as Cromdex now out of the last corner now. He turns up to the line. He comes. What's it going to be then from Cromdex here? Is it going to be a quick lap? Yes, no, wow, 21:21.7, so not bad from Cromdex there, showing you that he is here to race tonight, but isn't great enough here. He is, and he really is. Now he heads around here, he does on this lap. Really interesting to see what he can do on this one. If he is going to do a lap here, we have 6 seconds to go, so I'm just checking if there's any cars actually making their way to the line, because there might be. Champs is off the circuit. Lonnie has crossed the line and goes straight back into the pits. GTS now, of course, does improve to a 1:18.4. Comdex, if he wants this lap, can have it, but that's it for qualifying. Technically, that's it for qualifying, as we're now looking at faster. He's on a lap as well. There's one car in front of these. I think that's Champs, I think, who... Somebody's coming into the pits there, so we have somebody who's not actually recognised. Oh no, GTS, could be GT there, coming into the pit lane. But yeah, it's pretty much it. It's here fast then to the line. What's this lap time going to be from faster? He's done a 1:17.6, so decent times. Anything between a 1:16 and a 1:17 is a good lap time. As I say, I don't always say that, but I'll be honest with you, 1:16 to 1:8, so a 1:16 to 1:18.9 are good laps. Anything 1:18.9 lower is good laps, but aren't great laps. That's what I'm trying to say. Aren't amazing there. As it's Champs leading with a 1:16 dead. Then it's K-Morse with a 1:16.7. Then it's Lonnie with a 1:16.9. And then it's Sind with a 1:17.4, I think it was. So you've got there the times. Let's head into qualifying as ID4. First out on circuit now he is. He wants to get a few more laps in here because he did a lap. Didn't count the lap, it didn't, and yeah, really did annoy him that, I think, because he's been here most of the season and he really wants to do it. Let's go on board and just show you what a lap looks like on a warm-up lap around here.
I'm sick of I've got my 50 already. We're going again. We'll SmackDown if you want to join again, mate. Up to you.
So yeah, it really is really looking good today for this. Here it will be for ID4. Let us know in the comments, guys. I've asked the question now, I will. What race, if you've watched every single GTE race, was your favourite? Let us know in the comments what your favourite GTE race was, and we can have a good chat about it. Now, I'm going to quickly put on my computer after the race and upload some software, which is like an editing software, and just slip all these clips together, and then we're going to race. We are for this one. Here we are. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. As here he comes in, out the last corner he comes now. A very short lap as well, 2 point something miles is. Not the greatest, but not the longest, as I say. It's always lovely, this circuit. I always like this circuit. It's never long, never short. It's not the shortest circuit on the game, but it is one of the shortest full circuits, I would say, on the game. And it really is beautiful circuit. I would say it's this one. Would you say... I'm trying to think. Red Bull Ring, I would say. This one, Red Bull Ring. Puna Park, I would say, is short. And I would say Willow Springs is short. And I think they're the 4 shortest circuits on this game at the moment. And then I think it's Cadwell Park after them. And then I think it's... No, actually, Knock Hill is shorter than these, but... Knock Hill's with these then, and then it's Cadwell afterwards. So, it's, yeah, good to see this quality circuit here tonight. And quality here, as always. As ID4 now heads around on this first try at a fast lap then for him. Very technically challenging this circuit is, and I love it for that reason. It's very, very good in that respect. But here he comes then out of the last corner now. The green flag will wave at the line again to just tell everyone you get one lap and 2 laps of green as he crosses the line now. A 1:17.2 is that? A 1:17.7, sorry, he did. A 1:16.6 from Lonnie. A quality lap there from Lonnie. What a lap there from Lonnie. From Lonnie, absolutely brilliant. So here we go then into everyone's lap here. ESR Sin just did a 1:16.6. Flip just did a 1:16.9, and you can see at the bottom ESR Andy did a 1:32. GTS did a 1:20, and so did Cromdex. Cromdex, I think, is going to do well tonight. I think they're going to all do well. It doesn't matter what they do in qualifying. I don't think it matters about the race pace. I would say it does. Here comes Flip then out of the third to last corner, now into second to last corner now. I class this as a double corner. Now into the last corner. Now he turns, and out of it now he goes. I think it's a continuous last corner, but I call that as another corner there. As he comes now to the line, is he going to improve here? As Lonnie has to a 1:16.5. Can Flip He can, a 1:16.0.84, that is quality there. What Alo Champs going to do, is he actually going to try and get a quick lap here, Alo Champs? A 1:16.4, great from him there it is. K-Morse is just starting his second lap, so we'll see how he gets on in a second with his second lap. Let's see if anyone else is about to finish. Led the Irons is. This could be a quality lap from Led. Let's see if it is. As ESR Sin disconnects, and I think somebody else has disconnected as well. Yes, they have. That's Fasters disconnected. Oh my goodness me. 2 disconnected there. What a surprise. But Led the Irons. Up he goes to fourth. A 1:17.0. What a lap there from Led. A good lap indeed that was. Everyone else now who's still here is still going around. Faster joins back, so Faster will be back for the race. He will. Will Sin be back? Let's see if he will. Hijacker then, about to finish his lap off, but let's go back to K-Morse and see what he's going to do with this lap. He's got a little bit of battered car to his left-hand side of his vehicle, but will he actually get a good lap in here? He heads now to the line. What's it going to be here from K-Morse? He improves to a 1:17.2, but not enough to get past ID4 there. Alo Champs sets fastest lap, 1:15.9. Quality there from Alo Champs. He wasn't here last week, but this week, asserting his authority. We know Flip Flip and Alo Champs have won the Constructors, and Flip Flip's won the Championship. It's just between Alo Champs and, I will kind of say, it will be Lonnie as well. Just hoping we get to see that battle tonight unfold a lot more. It was. So yeah, really good to see. Let me just go now into the chat, into the results and standings from last week, and have a tell you what they were. So here we go. So it looks like we've got a kind of battle on our hands here. Lonnie on 182 points, and Alo Champs on 171 points. ID4 on 160 points. ID4 technically tonight has to come in the top 2 to have any chance of beating Alo Champs, I would say. It's between them 3 for the top, for second, I would say, in that one. So really good to see. It is there as they are now looking at Alo Champ still heading on his lap. We are here, and really good to see this here. Let's head off him and head to Marquis, as he's on a lap now. Marquis is just blurting around nicely. He is not really giving us too much to look at really, but he's a really nice driver. All of this championship's been amazing this year. I'm so happy to do every single round this year. I've technically commented I think on every single round. If I haven't, then wow, you've pretty much seen them all, I've got to say. It's been absolutely brilliant. I want to thank everyone in Gavra and everyone in this championship making it possible. I'm disappointed in this championship for one reason, that nobody could catch Flip Flip this year. Flip Flip's been just on his another level this year, and I think everyone knows that. And when they have caught him, it's been a little too late, and Flip Flip's pretty much dominated and won the championship. So I really am annoyed with that. Respect. I really thought that Flip Flip, when he won the championship, knew he should have backed off a little bit, but he didn't. And he's just dominated ever since. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for it, though I am. But here he comes then, does Marquis to the line. He's going to come. Is this coming into the pits, or is he coming to the line? Let's have a look then from this camera view here. It will tell us in a second. Nope, he's coming to the line then, Marquis. Great drive from him this year. Been absolutely brilliant when he's been here this year. And he crosses 1.5 seconds slower, so he must have made a mistake on the grass. 1.5 seconds slower, sorry. Must have made a mistake on the grass or something there. ESR's Andy. We're looking at now. There he is, popped into the car. We see there he is as he heads now through the fourth to last corner. Through the third to last corner now, makes a little mistake on the grass, and he's, yep, that's imported. That's invalidated his lap for sure. That has there. If it hasn't invalidated his lap as he heads now through the last through the last corner now. If that hasn't invalidated his lap, wow, that's unbelievable. If it hasn't, if it has, unbelievable. Here he comes then to the line. What's it going to be? It's going to be slower, but not by much. Two seconds slower there. It is, so not showing you too much. But here comes ESR Sin then as he just pops back into the session now. Faster's done a 1:18.6, literally just in front. There he has ESR Sin. Starts his first lap then of the session with 40 seconds to go. He nearly twitches there. But that doesn't really affect him much at all. Let's see what K-Morse can do as he comes to the line. Improves, goes to 4th. So it is. Top 4 today are top 2. So 1st, 2nd, 4th and 5th are your Porsche today. Quality from them it is going to be. Let's see what Sin can do here as Cromdex leaves the session. So that must mean he has a bit of internet problems or he just doesn't want to race here tonight because he can't race. I don't know. We don't know. And Sins into the barrier hard. So that's a really bad crash there for Sins. He would not get a qualifying lap in tonight as the qualifying has finished. As Lonnie now has finished his lap off there just in time. There he does. Faster now, braking into the last couple of corners. Into the last corner now he turns. And this is great to see from him as there he is into the last corner now. What's he going to see here then? What we're going to get from Faster? Is this going to be a faster lap, like a 1:17 something, or is he just going to stay the same? He improves to a 1:17.727, puts him up in 8th. Good lap time from him there. We still are waiting though for Lonnie to complete his lap as he heads down the long back straight. Is he actually on a lap? Or is he just going quite slow? Let's have a look. Nope, he's in 6th gear, so I still believe he's on a lap. I don't really want to use that because you can't see it with the timer as it ticks away. But there he is as he heads around the beautiful circuit here of Sugo. Sportland Sugo, lovely circuit here in Japan. There's so many good circuits in Japan. There's Sugo, Fuji, and the F1 circuit, which is Akito in this game. Absolutely brilliant they all are. I've got to say it's absolutely brilliant. But yep, here he goes then to the line. What's he going to be here? He needs to be 0.5 up on his lap here or else he doesn't get pole. What's he? Did he improve? It looked like he may have done. No, he didn't. So it's Aloe Champs who wins the qualifying with a 1:15.918. Flip next, 1:16.084, 0.106. I think there's a 1:66 quicker. There he is. Lonnie third with a 1:58. Lonnie third. Cable's 4th. 5th led the eyes. 6th ID4. Andy 7th. There he is. 8th. Oh, where's Andy? Andy's gone. No, Andy's 6th, sorry, ID4, 7th, because he had a 1 second grid penalty. Faster 8th, 9th Marquis, 10th Hijacker, 11th GTS, and 12th is Sin in this one. So there you go. So here we go then. I think we're sinking, so let's get into it then as we're just waiting. There we were. Red lights now coming on. And we're green, and the great... Whoa, what a start from Lonnie. He's made a blistering start there. I don't think anyone else really had reaction times as good as him. Maybe they did because K-Morse is side by side with Aloe Champs, and K-Morse in the lead. First time for K-Morse this season he's in the lead. He did have 2 laps with me practice around here. Maybe he's had more time to practice around here, but it's K-Morse from Aloe Champs from Lonnie. Let's head a bit further down the field then and see what's happening in the midfield here. Look at the scrap through the midfield here. Everyone's scrapping around in the midfield here, trying to get their positions working, but everyone here, we're looking at Faster now trying to get past ID4. That's in front of him, but what a start from everyone here, as everyone now breaking away they are here. Let's head and look at the front here. Look at the lead that K-Morse has got. It is about a second already. It's 1.1 seconds according to the timer there. Oh my goodness me, he's really pulled out a gap there. We didn't need to, which is a surprise, I think, for a lot of people there. He didn't really need to, as you know what I'm saying. But there's ID4 back through on Faster. A lovely move there from ID4, and same for Marquis there. But Marquis makes a mistake, and I think Marquis has gone off on the gravel. But he gets back on now, but he's got... Faster right beside by side him though. Is it going to be ending well? Or is this going to end in disaster for one of these two drivers as well on board with Hijacker to see if he can keep an eye on it? Faster makes the move stick though, and Faster is through. That's a great move from Faster as now ESR Sind, who's last, wants to get past GTS, with minimal effort here he does, but GTS, I don't know what kind of style driver he is, so I can't tell you if he's good or bad because I don't know, as he still can't get past him here. But back up we go to the lead, and it's a 0.6 second gap now between Allo Champs and K-Moss, but K-Moss here, I think K-Moss today wants a podium. He doesn't care, I don't think, today where he finishes. I think he wants a podium today because his point to prove. He's still learning with that car apparently, so K-Moss here today said he's learning with that car still, and still he looks like he is, so I'll give him that. But here they go then with faster battle. Down the back of the field we go. Has he done it? He hasn't. And GTS still is doing alright, GTS is, to be fair with him. Keeping him around, here he is. There's Hijacker doing his bit as well, but back up we go to the faster battle. He's still trying to get past ID here. If we do get a battle in the front, if the front two get to like 0.2 of each other, we will of course go to that battle straight away and just have a look and see what happens there. We will, but it's 2.4 at the moment. It's 0.4 at the moment, so I really don't think it's pointless really going to it, if you want to know. Whereas here we go then, just faster. Will he actually make his way past ID4 this time down the start line straight, or will he not? Here, as I don't know if that's the case. It's just too short of a start line straight, I've got to say, at this circuit. Gotta say it is, and it is of course too short here. Allo Champs now right on the back. He is 0.43 behind, and he really wants to get past who Allo Champs does, but I don't think he can here. Lonnie has, we've got to look at this, because effectively you've got an hour and 26 minutes to go. Just relax guys, as we now head back here. We do to Lonnie, and he's got Andy right behind him. Lonnie must be slow today off the start. Must have had a penalty or something for the start, because he's really slow now. As Andy now puts the throttle down, really wants to get past who Andy does. With minimal effort here he does. It just looks absolutely brilliant here from Andy. A great race, I've got to say, from him. And here he does, but will he get through, as we are now looking about to get... Oh, they touch, but Lonnie's made a mistake. Lonnie has made the mistake of his life. Lonnie's done it. Lonnie has made it, but he gets back on now. Lonnie does, right in last. He has enough time to get to the pit stops. Lonnie, you can get into the pits here, get a quick pit stop, and you'll be back out on the lead lap here. You will. Led the Irons has slotted into the pits as well. Must have had a mistake on his lap there. He now is heading out of the pit lane, or is he going into his pit box? No, he's heading out of the pit, so he's made his pit stop there. He has, but it's really done badly there for Lonnie, if it will be there. So this is what happened then with Lonnie with the crash here. So going around, they come now of the corner. Lonnie spins. Andy touches him, and bang! Lonnie goes into the wall. It was Lonnie's fault because he spun at the same time. Andy had nowhere to go, and pretty much they touched. So now we head back to the lead battle here between Allo Champs and K-Moss. Let's see what actually can happen here with this one. By the way, if we just saw it then, you just saw the replay of the crash. It was an absolute magnificent crash though, it was. I don't really know what happened really with that crash. But side by side they go in the background here, and ESR, Sin, Andy here I think this is, and it was Andy and Flip there, but Andy doesn't get past Flip at all there and keeps it nice and tidy there. But where's Lonnie now on circuit? Well, he's only heading into corner like 7 or 8 he is, so he's not that far behind, but he's not that close, if you want to see what I mean. But Andy looking quick, but K-Moss in the pit lane. K-Moss must have some damage on his car. Oh, he does. He has really bad foot wing damage there. He does. As faster now, side by side, he goes with ID4 down the braking zone. Now he turns in, and that's a quality move there from Faster. Absolutely quality that move is there from Faster. He really knows how to make a good move there. Faster does. As he breaks around there, he does. There. I'm just hoping that Faster can make a move stick, but I don't think he did he? Yes, well, he did make the move stick, sorry. Good move there from Faster, as I said. But look at this. ESR Andy, as we go on board with him now, we will. Right on the back of Flip Flip. He's trying ever so hard. Okay, Lonnie pops back into the pit lane. There must be some problem with Lonnie's car here. K-Morse is still in the pits getting his damage fixed. As now K-Morse, I think, is trudging out the pit lane. Oh no, sorry, Lonnie that is coming out of the pit lane now. Is K-Morse coming out of the pit lane or not? Well, Lonnie's literally just come in. Yep, K-Morse now goes. K-Morse now says, yep, I've done enough here, he does. But Hello Champs is right there, though, to now officially lap him. He does there, but Flip Flip has Andy right on his tail here. And I think this is a Chevrolet, or is it a Corvette? A Chevrolet circuit, I think this is. And he really wants to get past there in the Corvette, sorry, not Chevrolet, Corvette. And it's a Corvette heavy circuit. It's a lovely circuit for Corvette here today, and I do think he really does like this circuit today. Probably does, you know, really does. But here he turns in now, it turns out now, and rockets away now, he does. Here, by the way, if there's any crash in this race today, you will be seeing a cut and a replay of the crash. Just to say, if there is any crash in this race, you'll be seeing that. But here he comes then to Andy. Will he try to go down the straight side by side with Flip Flip? Or will he just decide not to? He tries to do the inside but can't seem to do it there. As we have a battle further back, which I was just about to look at, which I don't know if there's actually a battle here. Oh! And Hijack has made a mistake. I did not see the start of that, so if I was on board with him there, I would have... we would have seen like a spin, but it really wasn't that big of an incident there for Hijacker. Just a little twitch onto the grass and a little slide off. It really wasn't that big. But again, it was enough to get him around nearly there. And the big talking point there was what happened. Was he just on the curb and just spun it on the curb? It may have been the case there, but I don't know. But look at this. We have a crash on circuit, and I think that is K-Morse. It is indeed. K-Morse now trudges back into the pit lane. He's had a horrible day today, K-Morse has. When, for example, if his race does finish soon and Lonnie comes back in because he still doesn't have a back wing, so I have no idea why Lonnie was released then without a back wing on. He must have spun again. But this is just treacherous for them two cars there. But look at this. There's a three-way scrap now. It's between Flip Flip, ESR Andy and Faster here for your P2 position. And I do believe Flip Flip here is not going to be quick. And I think he's seen what K-Morse has done. And it's like, right, I'm just going to conserve my time and just keep it going and trudging along. Because knowing him, he probably is doing that. And we have a bit of an look back in the background. Let's head on board with this car here. Is there anything actually happening in the background? There wasn't really anything happening in the background. I just thought I'll just go back to ID4 and just see if he actually managed to do these bits of corners this time. Or was it Hijacker who managed to do this corner? I think it was where he spun it. Yep, clean as a whistle this time he is, but I just don't get this. Yes, Andy's quick today, very quick. Surprisingly, and Faster here. I don't think Flip Flip really knows that them two are right behind him, Andy and Faster. Will they go past? I do not know. Lonnie and of course K-Morse are out the pit lane again, so they've got their damage, well, mostly fixed and just a little bit better. Faster nearly just to the back there of Andy, he does, which is not good to see, as we say. 1 hour 20 minutes to go, so a long way to go of this race. And as we say in this race business, anything can happen. So yeah, as they now head around the circuit down this bit here, I'll just let you there listen to the cars for a second. Where will you think K-Morse will get back into the race? Let us know in the car. Let us know, guys. We think K-Morse will get back into the race. Well, they haven't come into the pits for another time. Let's just check what he looks like. Got a back wing. K-Morse still has damage, but it's maybe just fixed it a little bit there with them. But you can see here, Flip Flip goes to the inside this time and lets Andy have a little bit of a look to say, yeah, I could get past if you wanted to, but doesn't, if you know what I mean. And they were going 150 down that straight, so not that quick, of course it's not, but at the same time it's not the worst speed to go down that straight, as you know. But here we go then, as Andy now behind Flip Flip Will Addy get through? Andy makes the mistake a little bit there and made a little bit go wide there. He did, but he's right behind Flip now, and I think this is good for him to keep it going as they break into the corner here. They do, and around. I think coming into the pit lane is it? Nope. I think Lonnie now deciding not to come into the pit lane, but Lonnie was trying so hard on the first lap. I can understand why he has been whittled down to last already so quickly here. But look at this battle here coming on. I don't think, personally, there's anything wrong with this battle here, but look, there may be a crash sooner than later, I think, on this one. Here goes Andy. What can Andy do here? Pull to your sideline, but there's nowhere through for Andy. Sorry if you hear me blow my nose in this little bit of broadcasting. I was going to stop recording, then blow my nose, but I decided you could hear it. I'm a little bit ill, but I'm here to do my job. Hello Champs here has lapped Lonnie twice, Cables once, and I think it's twice. Well, maybe just once it might be actually, but it could be twice. But this battle's still raging on. There's still the battle here between GTS and Lead, which is still having a great battle here. They are. And I still think Lead is where he needs to be to get through. Will he make his way through or not? That's the question. Here goes Lead down the back straight. Will he make it through? Let's have a look. The answer is no, he won't. He won't make it through there, and he is so close to the back. I don't think I wouldn't recommend to do it. But there goes ESRC, and he's made a mistake. And fastest through. I was looking at a different battle because I wanted to change it up, but he's made a mistake, Andy, and fastest through. Faster now is about 0.5 behind. Well, actually, to be honest with you, he's 1.4 seconds behind Flip here, but he really needs to get 1.2 now. Really needs to get a wiggle on to get past. He does here. Really does. But I don't think he will get a wiggle on to get past, which is really annoying, but you never know. Every like 5 minutes. So there we go then. I don't think Faster knows that. I think Flip now is like, yes, Faster's behind me. I'm going to be slower. Good. There is still a battle between, well, Barkey's is closed up on Sid, so, on Andy I mean, so, you never know, because Barkey's closed up on Andy, so, he has closed up on Andy, so I don't know if he will get past, but back down we go to the battle between Led and GTS, and Led's got through, didn't see it, but Led has got through past GTS. Good clean move, it must have been, because he's done it with no hard feelings. There he has. Let's go up the field to look at the... Ooh, where should we look? Into the pits comes sit Andy. He's made a little mistake they must have done, and he's in. Don't know where Andy made the mistake, but Andy has got some damage probably, and that's why he was slowing, but he's in the pits now to make a pit stop. Did he not have enough fuel there to complete that much? Well, he does have enough fuel, so I don't know why he's in there. Is it a problem? Doesn't look like there's any problem with the car. I'll just have to have a look on cables when he comes past. Here he comes. I can't tell there what it was. Maybe some new tyres? Oh no, the bonnet's a little bit higher, so there was a little bit of damage. Okay. Wasn't expecting that to happen anyway. Where's cables? He's there. Okay then. So no real battles at the moment around the field. The only battle that really is Hiker and Led are trading position. Led has got... Oh, it's Hiker! Oh, it's the barrier! Oh no, for Hiker! Hiker, or Hijacker, sorry. He's made it to the barrier. Oh no, and there's GTS in front of him. I think GTS must have collected him because he slowed down and let him back through. But poor old him. He just collected him, unbelievably. Don't know what happened, but he did something. which is not good. So here we go, the GTS now has got past Hijacker because Hijacker's in the pit lane for a quick pit stop here. All of them are pretty much in the same kind of area. Eddie will overtakes. Well, there is this battle here between Led and ID4, which is really close now. Led now, is he going to try his way past ID4 here, or is he going to leave ID4 to it? Here he goes, then Led does on ID4 in the inside line. Is he going to touch? They do touch, but not much. And ID4 keeps the position. Lovely. As Led still not let it. Led's got Led still in front of ID4. Or did Led just get past? Led just got past, I think. So well done to Led there if he got past, or ID4. Well done to you guys. There, as we have 1 hour 12 minutes to go. Still, listen to me. I'm still really ill. It's bloody annoying. I've been ill now for 3 days. But here we go then, let's see what ID4 could do. Can he get back on him? No, he can't. So really at the moment we don't have any real battles at the moment of developing. Just this one here between Faster and Flip. The only real battle on the circuit really. Here they are, as he... Did he get through? No, he's made a little mistake actually, because he's left a little bit more of a gap. He closes that gap straight back up though, so I maybe think he just broke a bit into the first corner and made that gap go a little bit further up. Maybe. Can't really tell you what it was, but anyway, as now Faster, turning in and out he goes. Really is, truly, a brilliant driver Faster is, and oh my goodness me, Faster is good today to see what he can do. But yeah, really looking good today to see what can happen here with this battle, which is really the only battle we have on circuit. I don't think we have any others, do we? There's where they are. I don't think we do. But let's go aboard it Faster for a second on roof cam and see if he's going to get past down the start line straight. Let's have a look. I'll be quiet for a second. He dives and does it. What a move there from Faster. Wow, I didn't think Faster would have that in the locker. But he's up to second now. Faster is literally up to second. He is here. He's 22 seconds ahead of Alochamps. That is saying something. There it is. They are now heading out of the chicane kind of bit, and Faster now breaking into the fourth or third to last corner. So that is showing you how fast he is. In Alochamps, sorry, how fast he is on circuit here. It is. But what a move from Faster. Quality. Now we head back and look at this. Here we do. What a race it turned out to be for Faster then. Here it is. So we've had a crash with Lodi and K-Morse today, which we don't think we saw, of course. We did see a crash though for somebody already today, as you will see the highlight of that soon. As here comes Faster across the line. He is now about 1.8 seconds, I'd say, ahead of Flip, as he trundles around. Flip does here, trying to keep it going. Here he does, which is really good to see. Here it is. Here, as we could see. But we hope, of course, he could be good at it, as we know he will. But you never know with him. We always do, yeah. Still really far behind though, which is really surprising, but let's see what he can do this time around and get the points in the bag then. For Flip Flip doesn't really mind, I would say to Flip Flip, do your best because you've already won the championship. You don't really need to do much more than that today. On board with Led the Irons we go, and he's right behind Marquis now. Will he get through? I would doubt. I don't know if he will or not, but here, but we have 7 minutes to go before we hit an hour to go, so the first 30 minutes will be up of this one, and it's been an absolute brilliant race, I've got to say. It's been a quality race this has here, and we've only literally had about 24 minutes, so yeah. Can Led make his way through past Marquis and then try and close down ESR, Andy I think that is, there, or will he just stick it as he is? I think sitting this side by side, sorry, with GTS. Will he make his way through? He breaks into the corner now to Sind. He has the inside line though, as he rockets his way up the here he does, and he's through. Nice move there from Sind. Through he goes, and does he keep the position? Yes he does, nicely. As here goes Led the Irons then as we head on board with him. Nowhere near there he wasn't, but Andy, sorry. Great move from Andy there, and Sind is up here. I do apologise, I thought it was Sind. Sorry about that guys, it wasn't, it was Andy, never mind. But yeah, that's what Marquis trying to catch up to Sind, sorry, is Led the Irons is trying to catch up to Marquis and all of that. So yeah. It's really good to see, here it is. Yep. As we head around now for this one, let's see what else is going on then in the thing. Oh, Led's made a mistake. A little mistake there, but it keeps going. He just took the grass a little bit, slowed it down a little bit, and now gets back onto circuit. And I would say, if I'm with him, he's about 4 seconds, about 5 seconds now behind Marquis, which is unbelievable, and now only 3 seconds ahead of ID4. Oh my goodness me, that mistake has cost him a lot of time. GTS still blurting around nicely. He is here in 9th position, still going to get some good points today for the team he's in, so he can't be too disheartened about that. But when you think about it, he is still not as good as your race leader today, who is of course Allo Champs, who now is about 8 seconds behind GTS. Here he is, 8 seconds I'll say behind GTS here, and he really needs to put the throttle down and get away, GTS does, so don't get lapped, but I think he will do, as you can see Allo Champs here really nicely going around. Fast 8 seconds, about I would say 40 seconds, 24 seconds behind though. Flip, what would I say he is? 25 seconds, or 28 seconds behind actually the leader. And then it's a 36 second gap from the leader to Sid. And then I say it's about 37 seconds to Marquis, and then Led the Irons is 43 seconds behind. There he is. It is here, and he really is showing Led the Irons how good he actually is today. He is with this one. Sorry if I'm blowing my nose constantly. I'm a little tiny bit ill, but not much, of course, because I could talk, and I'm like, so yeah. I just thought Led would have been a little bit closer to Marquis, but Marquis is closed up to ESR Sid. He's in sight of ESR Sid anyway. Can he get through? here. Hello Champs is heading into the seventh or 8th corner. Just come out of, down the low back straight, there he goes. With 1 hour 3 minutes to go, he's got every right to be so happy today with his performance in this race. He's been really good today. Absolutely brilliant in this one. Can't fault him.